If you have naturally curly hair and you're looking to wear your curls on your wedding day, stick around. Let me show you how you can go from your everyday curls to a bridal hairstyle. I'm working with a professional bridal hairstylist to show us how you can take your curls and get it set up for your perfect wedding day.
I'm like in it. I am in it with you. Hi everyone, I'm here with Laura, and what we're gonna be doing is getting her hair that fun, laid back, clean girl, pretty, and ready to go. I'm gonna start with a little bit of hydration.
Perfect.
I'm gonna just lightly mist. I love a mister because I'm not wanting to saturate the hair. I love working with curly hair because curly hair is just so beautiful and there's so much volume that can be had. She prepped her hair for me by using a beautiful leave-in conditioner to add some hold into her beautiful curls. And now what I'm going in and doing is I'm using Living Proof's weightless spray for defrizzing. Curly hair just has a tendency to let us have it.
Truly, it's like fighting a beast.
We are not trying to fight a beast on our wedding day. The folks over at MIT created Living Proof in the lab to really get in there and focus on treating hair with science.
How do you decide on a wedding day, especially with curly hair? If we go down, if we go up?
Down or up is not my opinion. It is really about my beautiful bride and what she's wanting to experience. You've heard me say it on your wedding day. I am not married to anybody's look, right? Whatever you're wanting to experience, my job is to help you get there. And as I grab my blow dryer, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna really begin to dry some of that oil into the hair so that way it feels nice and hydrated.
I remember at first I sent inspiration that I was like, okay, cool, I want a slick back kind of ponytail moment, and then we'll move it into a bun. And your expert advice was like, hey, we can't manipulate curly hair that way. What's your advice if you're wanting to do two looks?
Anytime we are stretching this curl pattern, there's no real coming back from that. If the hair is going to be stretched and pulled, that needs to happen towards the end. What I've done on this side to slick it down, we use the Kevin Murphy Bodybuilder Mousse, spray mousse. I sprayed it right in there, and then I used my trusty, lovely Denman brush, honey. Because the Denman...
Is it a curly hair video without a brush?
I know, like you have to have the Denman brush, like you have to. Because it helps to reform the curl, it helps to drag the texture of the curls through without having to disrupt the rest of the ends, right? On this side, I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna spray the mousse in this area. I'm gonna go in with the Denman to create that separated shaping. And then I'm gonna go in with a little bit of Kevin Murphy's Motion lotion. It's great for long curly hair, fine curly hair. And then I'm gonna go in with my lovely diffuser so that way it stays nice and tamed. It is not in everyone's budget to have your hair and makeup person there with you all day. Maybe skimp out on the lobster and keep your hairdresser a little bit longer. So now what I'm doing, because like I don't want to lose the volume in the hair, I'm going through and I'm on top of the hair. I am taking, you know, my trusty Denman, honey, and I'm winding it around because I still want some very structured curls on top. Not everyone carries small barrel curling irons, and I hate that. Yikes, why don't you have? I don't want your natural curls over here and then an inorganic curl pattern over here. Here's the mustache curler. And what's cool about these is that they come in different shapes. This one is a true circle. This one is a little bit more oval. It allows for you to kind of get in there and create a more organic shape.
Water, free tool. Which free is my favorite F word.
Oh, not mine. Fabulous happens to be mine. What we did is those beautiful little ringlets that I put in with the Denman brush, I dried all of that. We flipped upside down so that way we could get some of this amazing volume. I sprayed a whisper more of the Living Proof Instant Defrizzer with the 5 essential oils. You can never go wrong with a little whisper of oil sheen. And I love Cantu products. They're amazing. They get in there and provide that essential nutrition for the hair. I also love to be able to pin and hide the pins to create that structure. We want something to be able to hold that moment in place.
Right.
In, grab, spin, pin moment. If somebody could turn that into a rap song, that would be great. I sprayed a little bit more of that defrizz because we are experiencing a little warmth outside today. We've pinned in the sides. We dried the hair with warm air. I just went in to create that full moment with cool air. It's about creating visual balance, right? Like we still want to be able to see this stunning face, but we also want to be able to captivate and see the curl texture that we have going on and be able to play with that. Dun, 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 dun. That's when you know that the moment is really getting ready to take place. And you put in the clip, which is so gorgeous. You secure it into the pins that you already used.
Oh.
And then you take a couple more and just kind of slide that into the base of the clip so that way we don't have to worry about that slipping out. I like it. How do you feel?
Good.
It's so pretty. What is about to happen is an updo. I feel like your hair looks a little different now.
Just slightly.
Slightly. So what we've done here is something really lovely. We rehydrated the hair. We parted directly down the center. I added a little bit more of that motion lotion from Kevin Murphy to just separate and add a little extra hold around the front because we've gone from ceremony and transitioning into reception. So we're gonna create this really beautiful, simple yet elegant updo, perfect for curly hair, going down the aisle, or for in this case, after party reception.
Okay, so when you're deciding on an updo, how do we make sure it stays in place all night?
I'm a humongous fan of pins. There's elastics that really make that journey possible as well.
So we're giving it a little volume here.
We are crissing and crossing. It's creating this moment of texture in the back. I'm using an elastic to bend the hair and to group the hair all the way together. That way I can begin pinning this process and creating a really beautiful textured bun in the back. When we look here in the front, this is a little too full. It's giving a little too much. I'm seeing this and then I'm seeing the way that this looks. And this looks much prettier. I'm taking this and I'm folding it into the section that it would naturally belong to here in the back. It's looking very chic, very gorgeous. We're gonna finish this whole experience with a little more of the defrizz and a little bit more of the oil sheen, just so that way the curls are popping without getting extra frizzy because of the humidity from dancing. Protection from the frizz, and we cannot end this updo experience without talking about Cantu and its beautiful aroma and this shine that it's adding to the definition of this sectioning back here is just stunning.
So we took a look, we did a little bit of laid back, now we come in with our glam.
It's gorgeous.
Love it.
Hi, how's it going?
Good.
Yeah?
I thought you were talking to the camera, not to me.
I'm talking to multiple things. Okay, what do I want to say? Oh my goodness, we have got bodybuilder moves.